Everybody, and welcome to a new Sunday Murktide video. There is no Murktide because this is the most recent, most hyped up version of Izzet, which involves playing no cheap creatures and no expressive iteration. What do you get in return? You get Flame of Anor and Snapcaster Mage as a way to interact with your opponent and gain card advantage. You obviously still have Counterspell, Force of Negation, and Subtlety. It is very, very important, and I cannot stress this enough, very important these days to have free interactions. Often you just need double counter spells in the same turn. The combo decks got much, much better. Ruby Storm and Nadu are decks where you basically just need to hold up your mana, because if they resolve their combo, you lose on the spot. The two-card combo decks got much better. MH3 pushed combo, yet we still have excellent tools to play mid-range, to play control, to play this sort of Izzet decks. You have Tamiyo, which is incredible. Tamiyo is incredible. Tamiyo with Flame of Anor is such a powerful combo. Sometimes you're like struggling, you just draw Tamiyo. Even late game, you go Tamiyo, Flame of Anor, kill your thing, draw 2, flip Tamiyo, +2. And then you just snowball the game from there. Tamiyo is actually your win condition in this deck. You don't need Murktide anymore because you just build up Tamiyo and then win with the -7, which draws half your deck, and you just win. Galvanic Discharge is replacing an Only Heat. An Only Heat has always been awkward in Izzet Blue Moon, you call it, but you don't need the Blood Moon anymore. The reason why you don't need Blood Moon anymore is that the best moon, the deck where you need to disrupt the mana these days is Tron or Eldrazi in general, and they can easily play throughout the moon. So you just need actual Charmaw. Yesterday I played a league with Tron. It was very good. I won almost all my games, except when I got Charmawed back to back by various red decks. So I think Charmaw is the thing to do if you want to interact. I also have Magus of the Moon because obviously Amulet is still a deck, despite the Amulet Cabal makes you think it isn't. So never trust the Amulet Cabal. So this is again, of course, we're playing Invert Polarity. This card is very good. You know, ignore all the people that talk about coin flip and thing. Magic is a coin flip game, and it's a very good card. If you win, it's 50% time wins you the game, 50% time counters a spell. So it's really good. If you haven't watched last Sunday Murktide video, check it out because we went on a heat of good spell. So what does this deck now play? Okay, again, this deck doesn't play Iterations and DRC, which are extremely strong cards. So, you know, we have to see how it does. This deck won challenge just yesterday as I record this video last night. I woke up this morning and I was already planning on playing a blue-red deck. Although my deck still had a couple of Murktides. The one that won the 60... Actually, I don't know how many players it was. At least 64. Let's check. It got 107 players. Man, modern challenges these days are so large. 107 players, and again, first place. We got Sink into Stupor as a 22nd land. You also have Otawara in this deck. This deck can play more lands than Murktide. And it's actually, if you remember that video last week, one of the concern I had with that Murktide deck is that I didn't have enough lands. Like, you want to play more and more lands. Like, 18 lands in Murktide is a thing of the past. Clearly, this doesn't play Bubble, and obviously Bubble, you can cut down on lands a little bit, but yeah, you definitely want to draw more and more lands with Tamiyo. So I'm glad this list playing 22 because you just want to keep on making land drops, drawing with clues, and etc. All right. We got a sub by Banana Man. Thank you, Banana Man. Welcome, welcome. When I do the intro, usually I turn off the sound. All right. Hello, Azia. Congrats again on the win. Glad to see you here already. Yeah, he looks like a mirror match. And just like every mirror match in the past, if you're on the draw and they play their creature, like the Ragavan, what you want to do is killing this. Actually, the person on the other side probably net decked the winner here. And they have 2 Force of Negation and no Spell Pierce. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put a stop in upkeep and I'll bolt this. Maybe too risky because obviously Force of Negation is a 2-for-1, Spell Pierce is a 1-for-1. But I also have a Force of Negation backup. So if I'm putting in play Spell Pierce, I can protect it. And Tamiyo, obviously, Much like Ragavan, when it connects, the game snowballs in a bad way, so you just don't want that to happen. Daniel, hello. Bo, Spice Lord, hello guys, hello guys. Oh wow, putting bottom both and passes. Ay ay ay. Lands are very, very important in this world. Let's think about this now, because if I play Tamiyo, opponent just kills it. Although I could protect it with a force. It's not a bad idea. No, I think I'm just gonna pass and counterspell a Preordain. Hello, Brea. It's going well. Going well. Last day of streaming before leaving for Lisbon for my PT testing. 1 week there and then going to Amsterdam. Despite have played a lot of Modern recently, I am lost. Although you have to say that, with my way of playing it, which is just streaming every deck, it is difficult to like a particular deck. Okay. I'm gonna go Snapcaster Bolt. Nice haircut. Yeah, this is the standard summer haircut that I get. Lightning Bolt. Well, miss a second land drop, yes, but it's definitely playing a lot of spells. 4 1 drops is still no. Yeah, all of the Storm Giant is nice. I mean, some people play Mutavault, which also works well with your Flame of Anor. Mutavault, though, it's clunky with. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. We're not playing again. Is that Jeskai Breach? It is. Okay, interesting, interesting. I thought it was a mirror match, but they're playing Jeskai Breach instead. Urza Saga is annoying. Although this deck has two copies of Dress Down to handle the constructs. Yeah, exactly. You have a lot of pitch cards. You just need Force of Negation these days. Force of Negation and Subtlety are very, very needed. Loose. After the stream, I'll have to catch a train, go to Pivo City, and then we're gonna drive up to Bologna to fly. So it's gonna be everything in a rush. Speaking of which, everything in a rush. Last night I recorded a Pauper video where we break down our top 5 best Pauper decks post MH3. There was unfortunately some audio issue and I just did not have enough time to make it again. So if you're interested in Pauper, definitely check it out. Banana Man, what are my thoughts on Burning Inquiry Goblin Lore with Tamiyo? You don't need to play bad cards to make good cards work. That's not how modern deck building works. Just play good cards. That's it. Don't need to play bad cards. Ooh. Okay. We're actually dodging both of my cards here. You watched Papa video this morning? Yeah. Yeah, the player that was with me is really, really good. You know, much like every format, honestly, Popper has like this niche of players that only play that format, and you get these extremely strong players that you may have never heard. Actually, that player that made the video with me also won a magical line showcase playoff, so he qualified to the 8th people mocks with Popper. Can he speak English so well? No, yeah. Thankfully, it's thanks to Magic. Magic gave me the opportunity to speak English every day with my work. So yeah, I've been speaking English every day for 10 years now. Alright, yeah, I got nothing to do. I'm just passing here. I'll I'll most likely crack this clue unless I have to play both of these cards. Snare counters Underwear Breach, which is very good. Have you formed an opinion on a Ragavan Tamiyo split in Murktide? Winner Pizza, I'll say it here one more time. I don't think Ragavan is good anymore. If you put Ragavan in your deck, you're playing a card that is obsolete. It's not very good. You can watch my past video last week, but you know you're just playing a. I think you're just playing an outdated card. All right, I don't think my opponent can play main deck Pithy Needle, so I'm not gonna fetch. Thank you, Brea. Greetings from Switzerland, a land I've never been to. The Switzerland. Part of me behind the computer, I have a world map with pins on every countries I've been, every cities I've been. And I guess in Europe, I'm only missing Switzerland. Maybe the Eastern Europe, I've never been. Alright, what did I do? Okay. Yeah, they have red. Yeah, I'm gonna Spell Snare this Breach. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've played a couple of weeks after saying that maybe, and Ragavan has been underwhelming since. Every time I played against it, it was underwhelming. The format leveled up. The format leveled up. Okay, actually, I like this Preordain here. I'll crack this clue and draw that Preordain. It's a 9. They shouldn't have attacked with this construct. Trading damage in this pot doesn't seem great. And this thing triggering to all my artifacts. Alright, let's go for a Preordain. Did I qualify the worlds or still waiting? No, I'm still waiting. Okay, I'd like to draw Preordain here. So I can flip Tamiyo without having to spend 2 mana on a clue. It's probably good. It's better to draw Preordain than a random card. I can even crack a clue and have double pitch. Or just cast Force of Negation, cast Subtlety. I need to cast Subtlety if they play Teferi, so I need to go Subtlety and then hard cast Force of Negation. The card I lose to is Breach. Opponent really shouldn't have attacked. They're like randomly losing this race that they could have not lose if they just made constructs. I definitely couldn't qualify to Worlds. Almost every important tournament I lost. The ones I won are only the PTQs, which obviously don't give you any points. So yeah, always Summer Erica. I mean, it's not that summer haircut. Whenever I go to cut my hair, I do exactly this. So every once in a while, I get this haircut. Maybe winter, maybe summer. What is killing Tamiyo? Rip? Rip Tamiyo? Alright, I make a construct. I think my player is a Snapcaster Mage on Snapcaster Bolt on Construct. I need to let Tamiyo resolve because my opponent just kills me with one single card Underworld Breach. So I need to keep up the counter. Murktide wouldn't be bad here. You can always add it. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Yeah, you can add 2 Murktide. Yes. What would it mill me? Oh, because I left on top. Wow, I had 3 good cards, though. Man, this Preordain was very good. It was going to be very good. I still live in Italy. Where else should I live? I have the incredible fortune of working remote. That's a very big fortune that I have. So I don't have to change country. Okay, Snapcaster Mage is good. Let's think about this, because my opponent doesn't have Mox Amber, so they can't go Breach Emery's. They need to have a Mox Amber in end. I guess they can get Mox Amber with Urza Saga. Killing Grinding Station accomplish nothing, because I can still go Breach, Emery, Grinding Station, and combo. So I'm not going to kill Grinding Station with my Snapcaster Mage. I definitely kill the Construct, and I guess I'm going to draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's my play. And look at those Snapcaster Mage here, getting the job done. Although, Snapcaster Mage, still a card of dubious power level, let's say. It's a lot of experience with playing Jeskai Breach, so it's not a easy deck to play with or against. Buongiorno Tongo. Buongiorno Pivo. Come va, Pivo? Are you ready to fly across 2 countries? I wonder if, yeah, I guess the plane will also go through France. So we're gonna fly across France and Spain. Which clue token do you use in paper? I'm actually super boring there. I play with the ones that I have around. So I'll play with the last one. I think it's the one that has like a skeleton hand. I think it's from OTJ. The One Ring. Ma che siamo matti? Oh, the One Ring. Oh, DB Mangu wins. Do I want to bring in Charmaws? Nah. Do I want to bring in Magus of the Moon? Maybe, actually. Man, that's a lot of sideboard I have here. I wonder if I want Consign to Memory. Okay, so this is my first draft of sideboarding. Now, unfortunately, it has a million cards. So I'm gonna cut the Magus. I have to dress down for Saga. That'll be plenty. I guess Force 2 is enough. I don't want to cut any bolts. They're very important to my opponent. It has Emery and Tamiyo, which are must kill. When in doubt, I got Preordain. Not a play I recommend, but a play I did. Actually, Consign to Memory is going to be my cut. Yeah, the question I get a lot, and I have no idea how to answer, is how do I build this deck in Timeless, in Historic, and things. I used to say I don't play Magic Arena. I should say I don't play Constructed on Magic Arena. I do play Draft, actually. Last afternoon, I played a Draft on my phone on Magic Arena, which was not a good play because I ended up doing the things that I was doing in real life bad and also losing because I was doing 2 things at a time. So I would try to not do it again. But on my train, it was perfect. It was perfect. Oh, yeah. So I haven't been focused as I was in that train in a while, having nothing to think of, nothing to do, no people to interact with, just playing my game. It's been a while that I've done that. There were some people around me talking out loud a different language, but That didn't bother me. Don't play Tamiyo. Don't play Tamiyo. Don't play Tamiyo. Play Preordain. Ma porca merda. Can I boost my audio? I'm quiet. Ooh, you're right. I am quiet. You're right. Because yesterday I recorded with you're right. This must be better now. Yesterday I recorded with also I should lower this. Man, thankfully nobody subbed. Recorded the popper video and I had to lower my audio, but I hope this is better. If you watch the video until now and it was quiet, it got better. No, but guys, tell me if you find a problem, tell me. I'm not like don't expect my quality to be the best. Like, I just turn on the stream and stream. I don't even know how anything works. So whenever you see or hear a problem, just say it, because it's almost always a good feedback. If I was my phone, no, 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 no. Colonel Noman, the banning of cards is always an exaggeration. People claim for ban because they have no other things to say. Whenever somebody calls for bans, they're like 99% wrong. Don't worry about it. All right, now the question is, what of the two cards is better? And I think the answer is Tamiyo, because whenever they try to go the One Ring, we just force it. Pero I think I have to Tamiyo in my opponent upkeep. Sorry, I have to kill Tamiyo in my opponent upkeep. It's a force to protect it. I guess I'll kill Tamiyo when they draw a card, when they attempt to draw a card off a clue. So they can't flip it. Unless they don't want to draw a clue. Well, draw for a clue. Alright, they do it now. I'll kill Tamiyo. If they play bubble, I may actually force the bubble. We'll see. It's annoying that they'll Tomoscript my bolt, but I just keep snap for force whenever they try to cast the ring. Ah, attenzione! Opponent mi sta facendo una porchetta qua, eh? I can't counter this though. If they counter this, they just go land, play ring from the graveyard. And then sure I have Tidebinder, but I don't like that. They do the little thing there with the bubble. So a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. I can't let this resolve. As Snapcaster Mage, I'm not saying this as a joke, but Snapcaster Mage being blue over DRC and Ragavan being red, it's clearly an upside because your spell, your threat is now blue. So you can pitch it to your 5 forces. Yeah, we can Tidebinder the Emery, yeah. Drawing a second Tamiyo, same thing. It's blue, so you can pitch it to your forces. Plus, you can play Tamiyo once you flip the first Tamiyo. And Tidebinder will work very well on Emery. It cleans it. Wipes it. Okay, what is this? Ai ai ai. Mi sa che qui appaccottiamo. Could have drawn off a clue, but when I have Tishana as up. But I wouldn't die if I Tishana the Thassa's Oracle trigger. What do you think? I guess they don't even have breach. They just do value breach. They just don't even go grinding station. We'll eventually top this memory. Alright. Some red cards. I think I just still got island there. But I can go for another bubble, but they will exile the Thassa's Oracle. Which maybe they do, because whatever, who cares? No, they don't. Okay. They care. Okay, you draw 2 cards. I go land go here. Emery, remember, has no ability, so my opponent will have just Tamiyo against... flip Tamiyo, but this really, that would be bad. Just don't do it. It's a clue world we're living in. Clue everywhere. Mana Flood isn't a thing anymore. Being in Preordain. You're so used to Izzet making treasures? Yeah. Pudding goes bottom both. Nice. The Emery should have attacked. Should have. Capone's gonna flip Tamiyo. Four cards in it. Those Guillo. Go Counterspell for days. Spirebluff Canal, sometimes clunky in this deck. Yeah, this is like a long game deck, so Spirebluff Canal can definitely be clunky. Double block my Tishana. La 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 la. Let's see if they do. They do. Alright. I'll give Emery. You can cut a Spirebluff or a Sulfur Falls. You could. But it doesn't fetch end of turn. That's weird. Why wouldn't you fetch? Remember, Tamiyo doesn't get back Breach, only gets back instant or sorceries. I wonder if they have a green card to add a mana. If it's a green card, you add a mana. Very weird line of text on that card. Alright, let's counter. This is Emery. Mox Amber doesn't have the mana anymore. I only hit my Tamiyo. Rip. Tamiyo has provided me 3 clues. My opponent Tamiyo is scary. My deck does not play on Unholy Heat. I can definitely lose to Tamiyo Emblem, to Tamiyo Ultimate. What are my outs to Tamiyo? It's really not that good. I need to draw a creature. Yeah, this could have been an Unholy Heat. I guess it wouldn't have had Delirium. Ooh, nice, Mango. Wow, cazzo. Alright, well, I find the answer to Tamiyo. What is it, you afraid? I'm afraid of what? And one card in hand and no spells. Alright, let's go. Galvanic Discharge. On the Toa. Lightning Bolt. When there's one card in hand, let's see if it's an interaction. Counterspell at the ready. Nice. Biggest threat on the board was handled. With a nice 2-for-1, Tamiyo obviously provided a lot of clues and then needed 2 spells to get rid of. And all of this for 1 mana. I just want to repeat all of this because it's a new card and you really have to understand how much it did in a game. I had to double removal spell a 1-drop that drew 2 cards before. Okay? Can you understand the power of this card in this game? On their upkeep, usually in Magic, you want to interact in the opponent upkeep if it doesn't make a change. Sometimes it does. It's really a tiny thing, so if you're a new player, don't bother. But, you know, if you want to level up on this little thing, is definitely the way to level up. Put on top both of the cards with Preordain. They're handling this fetch land, I think, for Bubble. But they're holding that fetch land for Bubble. Wow, they go top, and then they fetch. Not the best. Not the best. Play Sevin's Reclamation. This is a new card. A very nice 2-for-1 for my opponent there. The problem of letting this resolve is that they go Tamiyo, and then they go Preordain, and then they go Bubble. So I think I have to counter. And then I have to hope to draw a removal spell or an unlicensed Earth in my turn. But this is a 2-for-1, so opponent will be able to flash it back next turn. Come on. Tamiyo, deliver. I need unlicensed Hearse now. Tamiyo, it's very important that you deliver. Yeah, flash it back for 2 cards. Yeah, exactly. Tamiyo, listen to me. You gotta deliver now. Counter or Hearse? Invece terra, puttana Eva. We lost. We lost. I said you don't flood anymore. I lied. Never mind though. Yeah, but all I needed was just to exile this once. Even a Fury Macabre would have been good. We lost. My opponent has 9 minutes. I have 14, so I will let him. I will let him play. Waiting on time is definitely a strategy when you play a digital platform such as Magic the Gathering Online. Opponent taps 5, flashes back, Underworld Breach, makes a copy, flashes back. What? What? Access Oracle? Emery? You missed iteration. Well, I mean, if you think about it, if I would have drawn Flame of Anor, it would have been good as well. Yeah, I mean, iteration's great. I'll always miss it. Okay, my opponent doesn't have 2 mana to combo because they don't have 2 Mox Ember. So they don't have a win just yet. She's gonna go 0 and go to the bathroom. Alright, I'll be right back. Man, it's... So what did they do? What is happening here? My opponent went Breach, Emery, Summer Bubbles. I don't know how many triggers they have in my turn. Okay, looks like they just went for value. I don't know how many bubbles they have. Man, it's just so perfect when I went to the bathroom and my opponent plays Magic the whole time. So I don't... Alright, let's see what I got. Preordain? Okay, leave it on top. Draw 3. Okay. Now. Oh, wow, you flipped Tamiyo like that? Sick. Let's go Preordain. Uh... But, counters? Are counters good at all here? They're not bad. Labo, did you see? Did you see the deck I'm playing? I'm playing the deck. You know this deck. Alright, wow, Drew Bolt, flip Tamiyo. Are we in the game? Okay, what should I kill here? I think I'm gonna kill Tamiyo over Emery. We in the game? Is that where we are? Yeah. uh, okay. I put it as 5 cards, which is a lot, but they also, I mean, we know how these decks work. You just draw a million lands at some point. They haven't run a saga yet, which is strange. Alright, the play Tamiyo. Tamiyo's good in everything, but I think I can't counter that. Wow, they do nothing! Crazy. Alright, let's go. Draw, good card. Macchinina. Macchinina. Not good. Not good. That Hayward Might is... How do you say? Looming? I don't know, what's the word. Alright, do I care about Tamiyo? I think I just have to try and win with Tamiyo Emblem here, so I just plus it. I don't even know if I want to go with Hayward, with Unlicensed Stars, because they just kill it with the Might. I just pass. Just pass, because then they can just bring back Hayward Might with Emery, so I'm just not doing anything. Let you draw an extra card with Tamiyo. I can win in this game where my opponent resolved 2 Underworld Breach. It really doesn't say well about my opponent deck. They haven't played a Teferi though in the whole match. And I can't believe you don't play that. But I guess they don't play Teferi. Teferi's very good in Breach though. Bounces the hate too. Crack a clue, second draw. Good thing you can to replay clues from the graveyard with Emery. Yeah, I could, unless it's the Thassa's Oracle, but... Whoa, wow. I am winning this game with Tamiyo. It's insane. Yeah, but the thing is that I don't care about Thassa's Oracle in this graveyard. Do I care? I don't care. I'll bolt this Tamiyo. So you don't draw another card. Draw 16 cards with this. Ooh, bubble. Okay, so I can draw a couple of cards with Emery. That was the draw they had, the Stern. They should have just let them draw a card. Nah, the Bolt didn't really have any other target. Looks like opponent's never winning 2 games with 5 minutes. But I think that, yeah, they just lose to Tamiyo here. Was that the 4th Tamiyo? Uno, due? But they replayed them a lot with Breach. Nah, yeah, this is the 4th Tamiyo. That's fine, I'll let this resolve. I need to protect my Tamiyo. This is the fourth Tamiyo, but they replayed it a couple of times in Breach, so maybe like the fifth or the sixth. I don't know. Let's see, they're going to draw a couple of cards in my upkeep. They don't flip Tamiyo, thankfully. Do we untap with -7 here? We do. All right, that's the win. That's the win. You just need to know how. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna win this game. Let's start. How many burn spell I got? Wow, only 2? That's weird. Hello. Is it Pro Tour Modern? It is. I can go like Snapcaster Bolt, and then Flame of Anor. Yeah, it's gonna be my play. Stern Scolding. That's gonna be a holding. Okay. I think I actually want to do nothing. I gotta end of turn. I'll play a dress down and pass. $17 cards in hand. No need to discard. Yeah, I don't wanna think about it. I just wanna pass the turn. Do I have another Tamiyo? Didn't draw a Tamiyo. That's weird. Underworld Breach. Not today. Do I have Subtlety? No, I think I cited out Subtlety. Still one ring, not today. Violetta Sky, thank you for the tier 1. Sub, welcome, welcome. Grinding Station, tutta tua, guarda. Tutta tua. Mills 3 cards. Oh, to me? Oh, wow, I didn't think about that. But I can actually win on milling. Did you guys think about that? I didn't. I missed that. But I should have attacked. My Tamiyo was going to die to removals. It's like they have 3 minutes and they have to win 2 games. This is over. So I should have sucked the grinding station there. I would have killed their creature anyway, but this is safer. Alright, untapping. Violetta, should you buy Ragavan or Tamiyo? Violetta, Ragavan. No, that's it. It's over. Ragavan time is over. It's a card of the past. You don't want it anymore. We need to win the game somehow. I have 7 cards in my deck. I think I'll Tishana the mill 3. Actually, if you have Ragavan, you should sell them. Ragavan is like Dark Confident and Snapcaster Mage. And Tarmogoyf. I mean, I have Snapcaster Mage in my hand. It's still, you know, it used to be like €50, and now it's, I don't know, 5? I actually had no idea. 10? How much is Snapcaster Mage? I guess you should be high now, right? Yeah, honestly, you should buy Snapcaster Mage. If it's 10. Alright, my opponent finally pocked it. And we got a match number 2. Honestly, if you want to save time in your life, you should consider when your opponent draws 16 cards with Tamiyo. Sell one Ragavan and get a playset of Snapcaster Mage. Honestly, I'm not too high on Snapcaster Mage. It's already up the price of Snapcaster? Yeah, no, for real, buy it. Buy it. And if you like blue-red decks and are watching this video and don't have Snapcaster Mage, you really should. I think it's just because it's a very fun card, and this deck is like as fun as Murktide was, you know? Even if it doesn't have Murktide. Wow, on the play with Tamiyo? Let's go. Che figata, cazzo, che figata. Should you really sell your Ragavans? Nah, I mean, you should do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you to sell your cards. You should do what you want. But I'm not playing Ragavan anymore in Modern. And if I am, it's like one of those decks that have access to bad colors only, like Boros. John, sure, you can play John, you play Boros, and you have to play Ragavan because you have no other good cards. But if you have access to good colors, like Tamiyo, or like Nethergoyf maybe. Actually, I haven't seen any Nethergoyf decks yet. That card may have been a trap. It definitely trapped me as I bought them for 35 euro each. But I also bought Flage for 9 euros, and now it's more than that. So actually, did you guys see yesterday night? Flage was the most expensive card on Magic Online. It's always fun to check the MH3 prices. Now, Yugin's Library should be the most expensive card in the set, and it is. Flage the second one. Tamiyo third. Honestly, I can get behind this sequence as best cards in the set. Maybe I would put Tamiyo second. Makes sense that Rally's fourth. Wow, a Johnny fifth. I didn't predict that. Necrodominance? Necrodominance on the 10 is really good. Should probably buy some. Necrodominance is a very good card. Shouldn't be a 10. Psychic Frog is the most expensive rare over Nadu. Nadu Big Trap. Big Trap. I don't know. Flute? The Bar of Destiny. Interesting. Cool. Emrakul only 3 picks? Only 3 takes this card? Man, talking about Magic Finance is so much more fun. Birthing Ritual 1 ticks? Mmm. Most expensive uncommon is no covered waste. Amp Raptor, 16 cents? Who wants them? Don't buy Amp Raptor. Guide of Souls. Straight up from the binder. Guide of Souls. I think I have to count this, just because if I go... It's kind of clunky with my mana. What are my thoughts on Colostron? I played it yesterday. I think Trinosphere and Chalice are big traps. They're never good. Find another Tamiyo, please. I like Subtlety. It's a good card. I'll play this. Just because it comes to play untapped and I can't do double spell. Your hero is coming along too. Yes, we are meeting very soon in Bologna. Eccolo lì a Gianni. We'll make a proper video. All my videos are made. Today will be the last day of content, and I'll be playing this deck, which you're seeing right now, and then Blue-Red Merfolk. And then that's it. But make sure that you watch my top 5 best Pauper decks video if you like Pauper. But every video has been made, and actually if you're watching this, no vabbè. My opponent binned Flage with Elegant Parlor. It's such a sick play that it's so annoying how good it is when you do that. Man, Flage is so busted. It's crazy. Wait, why don't you cast Flage? Madonna mia sta merda. It's annoying. It's annoying that they put this on the stack. Because it's weak. I don't want to counter it. I need to keep Subtlety for Flage. Mamma mia, mi fa incazzare quando fanno le carte scarse. Because I need to, like... No, it's a great play my opponent just made. Because I have to Subtlety this, and then they flashback Flage, kill my Subtlety. This is just the classic. You play one good card and a bunch of fillers, and you just have to answer the filler, and then the good card wins. This Raptor has to resolve. Like flip on Bell, Galvanic Discharge, and only heat, Lightning Bolt. Oh, va. Buono. Mamma mia, che schifo di carta. It's so bad, I can't believe it. Boo, I'm just gonna kill it. I mean, maybe I don't have to kill it. Because I have Tamiyo, I can block it, but if I don't draw land, I can't play Tamiyo because I have to hold up Subtlety for Flage. I'm just losing to Flage. Opponent will just play bad cards all the game, and I just lose to Flage. I have to kill this. So bad, this card. Thoughts on Living End in this... Thoughts on Living End in this meta. Living End is good. Living End is good. No way! You flip Fable now with the extra energy that you got. Snapcaster. Like, look at this game right now. I physically just lose because I can never tap out the whole game. I guess I can go Subtlety. Bitch. Any content creator that's focused on living end, you like to learn more about that deck. Menino used to have a Patreon. I don't know if he still has. Manino Nei, that's his name. And Snapcaster, I think I have to leave it on top. It's a good card, but it actually feels bad. Why go? I think I just had to wait a whole cycle, but yeah. This Flage is killing me. And they just put it in the graveyard with Power Lord. That's the most broken thing of all. Alepet says, with the return of Eldrazi, do you think Blue-Red can handle them? The problem of Blue-Red isn't Eldrazi. The problem of Blue-Red is that there are must-answer cards like the Chronominance, Nadu, and Flage. And you just have to like build this game around them where you can't really tap out because if they resolve they win, you know? And Flage is like Uro. And and Ur is a very good card. So you're not playing a very good card, and they are. Necrodominance is Necropotence. You don't have it, they have it. You know, like, the power level went up a lot. Surely you have Tamiyo, but maybe the opponent decks just got better. That's usually what happens with Modern Horizon sets. Other decks get better, and yours doesn't improve as much. And when that happens, your deck is just weaker. That's the same for like Living End, the Zoo, I don't know what, Prowess. All these decks are solid decks, but are just suffering from the fact that other people got cards and you didn't. A subtlety targeting Flage, only for a opponent to play Surveillant and put it in the graveyard. No, yeah, no, Surveillance are, yeah. Yeah. Surveillant, what a card. When you do this play, it feels like you just turn the game around so much. You basically rewarded Flage to just 4 mana 6/6 ATB deal 3 damage to a target. So flashing it back now, it's amazing. We'll see any spicy brew at the PT. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hmm. I'm very glad my opponent did this play. Now it can let me breathe. I don't have to keep up 4 mana for subtlety anymore. Come back. Who said that? You should only listen to Mango09. That's the only source of magic knowledge you need. No other content creator is needed. I make a video every day, stream every day, have a podcast. You know, you don't need to listen to anyone else. All right, we're 15 to 12. They have on top of the deck a card that wrecks me in half. Cazzo è forte quella carta. I think I can't attack. The other Flame of Anor now to flip Tamiyo. I think I need to Flame of Anor the Fable and draw two. Maybe I should have done the play you said, yeah. Buon di Alberto. Cazzo è forte sta carta, guarda lì. Would you kill Subtlety? Rip. I'll just draw two and kill Fable. Yeah, Tamiyo being a wizard. I mean, the only reason why we're playing Flame of Anor in this deck is because of Tamiyo as a wizard. I think I'm happy I didn't flip Tamiyo. She would have died regardless. I didn't even consider drawing Force to counter. I think that's just bad. Opponent has 5 cards again in the graveyard. My opponent is literally playing Boros. Boros bad cards, or not bad cards, like Boros cards and just Flage, you know? It's all bad cards. I mean, both Fables. I guess they haven't drawn the whole like energy package. That's why. Alright, well we're there. We're there. I'm gonna wait the Snapcaster Mage to do the Snapcaster Flame play. Or boring cards. I mean it's good cards. Like probably also play Ragavan. Because they don't have access to blue. I'm at 6 already. This plus like they have 3 Flages in the deck. Like I'm gonna counter that Flage. The game is gonna go on. They will have 5 cards again in the graveyard. They don't have energy, so they have to use a treasure, which that's fine. Wouldn't deck won the challenge? Well, they must have drawn a lot of Flages because the rest of the deck doesn't really do much. And it doesn't have Flame of Anor, Iteration. You just draw a card per turn, you play what? Guide of Souls? Oh no. Alright, whatever. I'll stop hating my opponent deck. But it's just that my love for Fledge is too high. Oh, nice. They play flame Rapture and they flip Fable. Buona! Mamma mia. Che carta de merda. I guess Kifa. Okay. Alright. Pass. Pass? Yeah. I definitely have to Snapcaster kill one of these creatures. Can't block it because of first strike. So I'm gonna go Snap, Galvanic Discharge, go to 4. 4 is not 3 against the deck with Flages and Bolt. Get an opponent casting Emrakul off of this? Yeah, they go what? Yeah, they go removal spell. Yeah, things are looking bad here. Things are looking very bad here. I'll go to 4. Need to draw. Tamiyo. Tamiyo would just break this game because I go Tamiyo, kill Amped Raptor, flip Tamiyo. Although then they still have Flage in the graveyard. So I go to 4, I have 2 cards. Table? Table I must force. Yeah, now not even Tamiyo saves me anymore. Cazzo, ce l'avevo, porca Eva! Merda, merda, merda. The energy counter is up here. Wait, chat, yesterday I changed my avatar. Do you remember? I got Huatli. It didn't change it to me. I need to change it after. Two cards, what you got? Ajani. Two Ajanis? Two Ajanis would be game over. Ajani's kill itself. Oh wow! They pulled the cat to flip Ajani. And no, I'm okay, opponent. It's both my Tamiyo and win. Oh wow, that's fancy. I didn't think about that. That's true, actually. No, okay, it makes sense now. It makes sense. It makes sense that you did that. All right, GG. All right. Now sideboarding. Yeah, Neon is good. Neon is good. Let's bring in the hearse. Let's bring in the hearse. So we don't lose to Flage anymore, or we may still lose to Flage, but I'll bring in some answers for their 1-drops. I guess Invert Polarity is bad in this matchup. I've played 3 games of Magic so far. I'll play more. A card to bring in here. Aren't they in a Bosch deck? They are not. They kill me with plenty of 2-drops. Speaking of a Bosch, there was a tournament in paper where where an opponent had Rabosh revealed, and then throughout the game played a Chalice of the Void. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe we have some judges over here, but the ruling, like they didn't get a game loss. they did not get a game loss, and they just removed the Chalice of the Void. Yes, of course, you can't play Chalice and a Bosch. But in paper, you can do everything. That's the thing. They just, remove the Chalice of the Void from the stack and continue to play Magic. What do you think? What do you think about this approach? Oh, instead, you say that Obosh isn't your companion anymore? Jasper, don't say that. We are nice people over here. Don't say that. Nineteen. Non dovresti merda. E va bene, let's counter it. Okay, so it's the opposite. It's chalices on the stack, but you don't have Obosh revealed anymore. Okay. I see. Do I wanna bold this thing? Nah. I can. I need to draw card advantage cards, otherwise it's gonna be bad. They go Elegant Parlor. Do they put an Abosh on top of... Sorry. A Fledge on top of their deck? They don't. Otherwise, we were ready this time. A red for an Amped Raptor. Okay. Let's see what I flip. Flipped an Ajani. That's powerful. I mean Ajani, not Amped Raptor. Ajani puts a lot of people into play. Look at this. There's no Brothers Udan in the sideboard. Probably shouldn't have a... I probably shouldn't have... Should have just shocked with Steam Vents instead of not shocking with Steam Vents. I would have been able to kill Guide of Souls. Things would have been much better. Now I'm probably losing the game to Guide of Souls. Yeah, I should definitely shocked. My bad. My bad. Five, go to 11. It's a Licensors battle. The card I need to draw is Expressive Iteration. Need to draw Expressive Iteration. All I draw is lands. Reaper Oni. Man, I lost this game 2-0. What is two lands, two lands only, 6 cards in hand. I am very much dead here. I don't have a hand. I just concede. I'll just concede. Well, I got crushed. I got crushed. Flage is a big problem. And then of course the second game I didn't really draw many spells, just a bunch of 1-for-1s. Ay ay ay. Missed expressive iteration. I don't think you can play expressive iteration and Flame of Anor. Any Nadu today? No. Ministers plays a lot of Nadu. Even wrote an article about Nadu on Aruya. And it's so funny that what about Failure plus Na plus Wandering Emperor? I don't know what you're saying, my friend. These cards, I don't know. I just cannot like creatures that come into play and die to removal spell. I just can't. I just can't do that. I cannot like Failure. If you win with Failure, I'm happy for you, but it will not be me. It's just a 2/2 for 2. High Noon. Each player can cast more than one spell each turn. It has to be countered, otherwise I can't go Snapcaster. Snapcaster spell. High Noon main deck. Love it. Ooh, Invert Polarity. Yeah, just the deck with Failure. No, grazie. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Oh, I want land. Do I want land? I want land, yeah. Fairy? No, not a fairy. Oh, okay, not a fairy. Not a fairy, indeed. I wish I was on the play. I would have Invert Polarity that Fable. I would have loved to have a Fable into play. Thank you for playing this league to confirm that Snapcaster isn't good. Is that what you're saying after watching these two games? Well, two games is a little bit. First match, Snapcaster was not bad. Second match, it was bad, yeah, for sure. What do you want to play instead of Snapcaster Mage? Ragavan? Alright, it's time. Invert Polarity, do what you have to do. It's our first flip. What do we choose? As you might know, Tails never fails. So that's why we should choose. But what if? It fails? Huh? What if? Okay, upon much consideration, I'm gonna choose Tails. It does not fail. Thank you, opponent. Give it to me. Thank you. You can continue. I would like to look at the top 4 card. Ooh, we can set up the top with Preordain to make sure that Narset never fails. Narset would maybe fail at 3 lands on top of my deck. I'll select Flame of Anor. Then I'll Surveil. Preordain. I will leave it on top. It's a good card. You can't handle playing a deck with this card. You cannot handle the 50%. I think I'm gonna play the Binding. Actually, this plays strong because opponents, the fairies back the Lilith Binding, they free their Narset. A's Undoing. Okay. I didn't draw a single land. Crazy. Allora, let's flip this Tamiyo, shall we? I go Tamiyo, Preordain, looking for a land. I find it. I like both of these cards, actually. I'll play another Preordain, flip Tamiyo, dress down, no thanks. Plus, top land, pass, I need to defend my Tamiyo from a 1-2. Prismatic ending on my Tamiyo. Okay, I don't want to go force. Against control, you don't force the removal spell. You force the threats. Taquito! Hello, Taquito. Buenos dias. Well, I would have counter-narsed it. Tamiyo, this is a rule that you may not think about, but Tamiyo interacts with reflection even if Tamiyo is dead. So think about that. I can pass the turn. 7 cards in hand, nowhere to go. Reflection is strange in their deck. They are another deck that plays Flage, which is annoying. Alright, I'll just draw 2 cards here. A good old Divination EOT. It's never too bad. If I draw Bolt, I'm happy to use it now on this Reflection to go Spell Pierce. I'll leave with that. 7 cards? Pass. We are chilling. Chilly, chilly. We have to be ready for Flage. Everything else, we got it under control. So make land drop, play safe, play tight, play fast. I wanna go I think I'll go Snapcaster Flame, just draw 2 cards. I'll have a 2-1 attack in. Alright, it did. Divination. Obviously, this version is much better than the one with creatures in a matchup like this. I saw that a matchup like this is very popular, so. I have 9 cards in my hand. It's Celestial Colonnade over here, by the way. What do you think is the best way to deal with Flage in this controlling decks? It has to be a Licensed Urse. If you have black, it's Cling to Dust. Much? Yeah, every morning I'm live, except from tomorrow for the next days, which I will not, but aside of that, every morning I'm live. I don't want to play a random creature. I think I will. Let's cast a random Subtlety. Galvanic Discharge is going to be able to kill this Colonnade next turn. What about Snake Form over Dress Down? I don't know what Snake Form is. When I don't know what a card is, it's always sketchy. Sketchy, very sketchy. Alright, I fell into my opponent trap. Opponent, congratulations, you have trapped me. They have successfully trapped me. Do I want to go Galvanic Discharge? I think so. I think so. I left Flame of Anor for the Colonnade if they fired up. Plus, like, it's not that I have to kill him. It's to take 4 damage. No, win conditions aren't needed. Win condition isn't the thing. You just need your deck to be functional, and Murktide often pairs well with the deck because you want to play pressure. So you just play Murktide, pressure, pressure, pressure. But you don't play Murktide as a win condition. Lightning Helix, oh my god. Opponent plays Flage and Lightning Helix? Jeez. Thank you, Dark Ray, for the 8 months. Welcome, welcome. La, 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 la. I draw 2 cards. I'll force just to do something. Because I have nothing to do. And you draw 2 cards. Looking for Tamiyo. I like Counterspell. Yeah, I'll draw both of these. Do I need to draw this? Yeah, let's draw land. I mean, it's weird, this Preordain, because I was literally drawing every land or spell. I guess I wasn't drawing bolts. I just draw Counterspell, pass. I'll probably actually play this as a land. I doubt that I'll need this with a hand like this. Yes, Calamari, it's a terrible idea. Constructed, especially modern, is brutal. Most of the new cards that people don't play, they don't play for a reason. Madonnella. I had a bee on my hand. A bee entered my room. Porca puttana, ma che cazzo è? Opponent. Do you wanna do something? No, va bene. You wanna play a spell though, I'm ready. I just wanna let you know that. Man, if I plays Flage, I have to play like all of the counterspell on it. Draw 2 cards. His opponent plays Jeskai Flage. Well, they're playing Jeskai. I don't know about Flage. Gifts ungiven. I have to do this because I need to keep up Snare for a counterspell. A. And my opponent is taking too much space on this playmat. I don't like it. Magical line, give me back my space on this playmat. I demand more space. You know when you're playing against those players that just come in and put the playmat on top of yours? Same feeling with that magical line. Ooh. You know, I should play Invert Polarity, but nah, my bad. Let's play Invert Polarity. I gotta win some more roll. Pretty sure I heard that Tails never fail. Dai, non me l'hai fatta fare, pezze merda. Why not flame the colonnade, draw 2, flip Tamiyo? Beautiful intentions. We call that wrong lethal. This is a typical Twitch chat experience, a Twitch chat behavior where the streamer has entered the clicking button phase that I literally can't lose, and Twitch chat makes sure to say that there was another way to win the game. So, you know, congrats for having done something that is a typical Twitch chat experience. These 7 cards are bad, so I'll just take them all out. I guess I can have one Lightning Bolt. Kills a Fable token. Magus of the Moon? Nah, it's bad. Everything else, it's decent. Let's go. This deck isn't about winning. Exactly. You just put Mercton in it, then what do? Win the game? Nah. Nah. Please don't put Fledge in the graveyard. Nope. Spell Snare. My opponent just never has 2 drops that I can cast on turn 2. So I just play Tamiyo, pass, F6. If you kill it, good on you. We keep on playing. If you don't kill it, GG. Handshake. Bene. Adios, Tamiyo. I think you should actually go land go, counterspelling either Fable or Teferi. Oh, che fai con l'isola? Opponent's playing scary over there. They're playing scared of the one and only Blood Moon. Perfect. Scalding Tarn. Preordain. Perfect. Actually, not that perfect. I'll draw only Steam Vents and pass. Man, Spirebluff Canal is so bad. I wonder if you should still play it. I don't think I want to play it. I don't think I want to play it. No, this client is obsolete. We don't have any extension on Magical Line. That's Magic Arena you're referring to. We just manually go exclamation mark deck, and I have to upload the deck there every time. One day, somebody will make an extension for Magic Online, but I believe that day is actually never coming. Binder. Not bad, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have kept it, but... Would you ever play Jeskai Flage? Yes, that's a deck I would play. Honestly, anything with Flage I would play. Any deck with Flage can win the game. My opponent showed you last turn. Last round. Flage is very, very, very good. I decided to go Tishana here. I have Subtlety for Teferi. Oh wow, 7's Reclamation. Not that bad. Ha. And that fetch now. Stream Decker doesn't work in MTGO. I mean, it's the same. You have to like manually put the deck on Stream Decker. It's the same thing, but it's not automatic. On Arena, it's automatic. That's the cool thing of Magic Arena as a streamer. Yeah, you don't have to. I don't want Tishana anymore. I just want lands now. Savines makes sense in a gifts deck. Ooh, that's true. That's true. Gifts ungiven. I'll put it as the napped in now because I don't have Invert Polarity up. Love it. Pass. How do you obtain cards on MTGO? With hard-earned cash. You pay money, you get the digital piece of cardboard. A fair exchange. Trade offer. I give you money. I receive pixel on a screen. But also you receive the experience. And that's something that they can't get you. How do you say? That they can't take away that experience from you. You're paying money for an experience that will be with you for the rest of your life. Losing because you time out on your first game of Magic Online, or because you vindicate your own land because you have to target first. Those type of experiences will be with you forever. Do odds. I know. I'm a great salesman. I still remember my first play, not my first play, but like one of my first plays on Magic Online was Vindicate in Cube, Vindicate my own land, because you have to target first. So I just click on land first. I click Vindicate, I click my lands, and I start clicking and blows up my land. And then I go to second main, and I activate my Planeswalker, which at the time was Gideon Jura. This is Cube, by the way. Gideon Jura, go to second main, activate Gideon Jura, can't attack because I already attacked, pass the turn. That is that is, you know, one of the Nova Bay, you're playing the good cards. Alright, I gotta actually let's think about this. Madonna mia quanto è forte, ma quanto è forte! Perché è so good? Why is it so good? Why? Cosa faccio? I wanna cry. That's what I wanna do. I wanna cry. Literally the only card in the game that would have made my opponent win this game. I have 2 Horrors in my deck, and I have 2 Preordain in my graveyard. Yeah, the good card has arrived. After a bunch of old bad cards, the good card has arrived. Alright, so I can either play Subtlety, pitch. Che cazzo piccio poi? È tutto forte, porca Eva. Oh! Alright, I'll Subtlety, pitch. Force of Negation. Yeah. I hate to pitch Force of Negation. I hate it. Nah, Spell Snare is good. Oh, they had another one? Yeah, I was hoping they didn't have an answer to it. Can I mill up my opponent deck? Oh, that's bad because they just put it in the graveyard. Can I exile the pup? I need a. What was the card the Lantern players played? Do you remember Lantern Control was playing this like tap exile both top of the deck? Phase of something. That's what I need. Physics. Physics of Pandemonium, exactly. Cos'è? Madonna mia, carta totalmente a caso. Invert Polarity, dame. I would love to receive a Fable of the Mirror Breaker opponent. Bayen! Bayen, tell me, heads or tails? I'll give you a little background. We did tails twice and it won both times. Bayen. Heads or tails? That's the price that you get. That's the reward for subbing. You get to choose heads or tails on Mangu. on Mango in next Invert Polarity. What are the best decks in Modern right now? Oh, I wish I knew. Tails never fails, vamos! I did, man! Give me the fable. Give me. Tails never fails. Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. Young Dingo, you just arrived after I inverted polarity a fable, choosing for the third time Tails, which as we know, never fails. Tails has never failed before. 3 out of 3 today. Thank you, Dingo. Welcome everyone! We're playing this fantastic deck that is blue-red control. We have Snapcaster Mage up. There is no counterspell in the graveyard though, but there is the one and only Invert Polarity. When a 3 Kikijiki goes to the opponent. Wait, does it? Oh! Gifts ungiven. What do you think about Mardu Midrange? I trophied with it a few days ago. Did you see that video? No, the video is now yet. No, opponent doesn't let me steal the gifts for the fourth time. It would have been. Let's just assume this coin flip won. Let's just assume this coin flip win. You know? That's why they conceded, because I would have won the coin flip. So where did my opponent put the flage? Why didn't they flage me again? Because I had flage. Did I bottom flage? Why didn't you just go flage flashback? Where is flage? Because I settled to the flage and then it disappeared. Alright, we go to round number 4. Will we play against another flage deck? Or not? Merda, che mano di merda, va bene, keep. Dingo, what did you play? Anything good that you discovered? I think you found the problem with this deck, it doesn't have flage. So it doesn't have flage. Yeah, so we must play flage, right? We must play flage. You play Boros? Why do you play Boros? Are you the reason why people play Boros these days? Can you explain me why do you want to play these cards? I guess they're new cards. I can get behind playing new cards. The Hold Us from Giants feeling so far. I mean, it's a land. It can't be that bad. You played everything. Okay. What about Tron? Have you played some Tron? Because that's the deck I have the most trouble finding the right shell. There's just a bunch of Tron version, and I feel like the deck has a lot of potential, but it's not very easy to build. Oh, you like Frog? Huh, interesting. I've never really played. I mean, I played Frog once, the blue-black Frog, and then he didn't play it anymore. And dislike Tron. What does that mean? A talisman intra, okay. Did I complete my Tamiyo playset? I found one. A local friend opened it and sold it to me for 35 euro. So I have 3 Tamiyos now. I'm missing the 4th one. But I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I hope my opponent just doesn't go Cavern Todnuts here. Imagine that. Imagine the feeling of my opponent going Cavern of Souls here. Pack it up, and then make a tweet about Cavern of Souls being too good. Did you guys see that tweet about Cavern of Souls? That poor Amulet player with their Cavern of Souls got their Invert Polarity stolen. What a sad thing to happen to a Cavern of Souls player. We would never want that to happen. Do you play Thunderseer? You do. Talisman of Impuzzo. Can I get a spell that draws cards? Va bene, I'll accept Invert Polarity. We'll play a land untapped here. I may need to play double spell. And this is why I don't love the counters, the Mutavolt. You tried with Uncountable Yogg, but you lost the flip? Oh, wow. If I steal this... Nah, I'm gonna be greedy. Nah, let's not be greedy. I'll play... Ah, Kaboya, but if I play Snapcast... Aspetta un attimo, let's think about this. If I control it, just a land. I don't want to land. Nah, you know what? I'll let it resolve. If they get Cavern of Souls here, they get me. What do I think about the Eldrazi? Yeah, as I said, Yukin's Labyrinth is a broken card, but it's just hard to see where it may fit. Or rather, it's hard to see how you can build the red shell. Wait, you don't play it? Why? Why don't you play it? Give me. Give me the ring. I want it. No one believed you when you said Invert Polarity was good? What do you mean? So many people saying Invert Polarity was good when it came out. Give me. Give me. All right. All right. Very important. Very important. Last time, Bayan subscribed, chose Tails, and we took control of it. Who was the last subscriber? Well, Dingo raided me, so that's the most important action that happened on the stream. Dingo, you choose Tails or Head. Choose Heads. All right. Dingo, if it's Tails, it's your fault. Remember, that's the responsibility you're taking. We won, Madonna, che culo! I won all the flips! Give me! Give me! Give me the ring. I want to draw cards. Except this art sucks, but that's fine. Oh wow, it rewarded it. Another one? Let's draw a card. So now I can make my opponent feel that I just drew Counterspell, so they'll have extra tilt. What are the odds that I concede right now? What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? Out of tilt. They don't concede? Man, opponent must be... How do you say... What's the word in English? You know, like the poker players. There's... Oh, wow. Imagine flipping Tamiyo with the ring. You draw your third card in a turn. I already drew the third card, unfortunately. Next turn, we're gonna flip Tamiyo with the ring, and that's a perfect screenshot. Rio Strad, subbed for 17 months, and you are gonna choose the next head or tails. Untiltable. Nah. I was thinking about a better word. Devourer of Destiny. Rio Strad, are you ready? Are you ready to choose? Are you ready? Maybe they concede. Rio Strad, heads or tails? Heads or tails? We went tail, 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 head. And it was exactly like last time, actually. Ooh, did we find the magical lamp pattern? Did we broke the magical lamp pattern? Last time I did tails and I won. So I think I should do tails again. Alright, Real Strat doesn't comment. I will take it as a tails. I won the flip. I think we broke it. I think this is exactly the pattern on Magical Line. We have broken the... We've broken Magical Line. We've broken the system. The next one I think will be Tails again, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it was. So that the pattern: tails, 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 head, tails, tails. That's it. That's the cheat code you got there. Not sure you needed it, but if you need it, that's the cheat code. Yeah. Tails, 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 head, tails, and now we'll see. But so far we're 5-0. Actually, I think the screenshot's better. With the DB wins is always better. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom, chat. Too many coin flipping made me too excited. I'll be right back for sideboarding. My part, we're playing only 2 because there's a bunch of decks that just 3 mana, it's too much. Very dishonorable loss. Sideboarding like Formula Uno pit stop. Exactly. Boros not good. I don't like it. I don't like it, but you know, some people do. And they also beat me with it. No Elemental Blast. Oh wow, they brought in Null Blast to counter my Invert Polarity. That's funny. That's very funny. Tamiyo. I think I'll graveyard. I need a 4th land. Ooh, they can already go Thornless Seer. Well, yeah, turn 2 Thornless Seer. Turn 2 Thought Seer, and I got a Lightning Bolt in my hand that looks at me and be like, why am I here? I just kept in 1 for the 3/3 that gives haste. I just kept in 1. Smasher isn't played anymore. If they do Smasher, I have Counterspell too. Force of Negation is a great draw. Burn is dead? Burn is dead? Nah, it's Burn. Nothing changed. It's still Burn. You play it. It's not great. Let's see Yandrak Jeskai list. Let's see. Oh. Man, the second and third best card of the format. No, maybe not. Dai, basta, stop playing Tune the Narrative. Tune the Narrative isn't good. I don't understand why so many people play it. I guess we Wrath of the Skies. In blue-red is certainly bad. I'm positive of that. Does this deck still play? It's not bad. It's not bad. This deck is not bad. Could be something I play for sure. The One Ring. That's funny. You played the One Ring now so that it doesn't get Invert Polarity. Because they know about Invert Polarity, man. I have to go Stevens because I have the Charmaw in my deck. It's gonna lose to this turn 2 Talon that's here. Man, 2 Talon that's here. Yeah. It's powerful. Are these arts? Yeah, apparently this is something they decided to print. It's very Thank God it's very expensive in paper, so people don't buy it. But on Magic Online is actually even cheaper than... I mean, it used to be cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper than the good ones, so people buy this instead. Just cringe. But it is what it is. It is the in order to have wizards keep printing new cards, you gotta accept that they print these ones, you know. All right, sticking to Stupor, we'll answer the Thought Seer, and then we can counter it afterwards. What's this K command? Sorry, K something. K command. I think that is resolved, right? It's not that good. This makes what 3 tokens and draws a card. K command it is, yeah. That's the only instant they have. Oh, I don't make tokens exile my cards? Sure. I can't counter this. I have to go bounce and count and bounce the Stern. I can't counter this thing. Shouldn't have exiled. Why did you exile? Just oh, because now cast your counterspell? Nah. Doesn't make any sense to me. I should have definitely made tokens. Yeah, go to 4 here. 4, not very much. Alright. Bounce, draw a card. Oh. Remember, ooh. Ooh. 1 second though. 1 second though. If I play Magus, they go K command in response. They have tokens to cast their Eldrazi. So I think I actually don't do it. I just go Tamiyo pass here. Yeah. It's too risky to play Magus and they go K command. I kind of lose the game, I think. When is the PT? Not this weekend, the one after. Why Magus and not Blood Moon? For Amulet Titan. Also, Magus is a wizard. Why not Magus? I told you, right? They go this in response and then they do the things. Trinosphere. Va bene. Va bene. Alright, Asmut, I'll repeat it again. Make sure you listen. They play Kozak's command in response, and then they play everything. Alright. Who is ready? Who was the last sub? Oh, I got a... Did I get a raid from Salseo while I was in the bathroom? Salseo, are you still here? You can choose tails or head. Although we do have a pattern. If I'm not mistaken, the pattern wanted that the next one was tails. Tails, 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 head, tails, tails. It was. Then we didn't. It's like we're discovering the 3.14 numbers after the code. I'm gonna do tails, because I think that's what the play pattern says. Didn't fail. 6 out of 6, ladies and gentlemen. Allora, it doesn't matter what I discard, since I'm gonna go Magus. But I guess I'll discard this just in case. The pattern has been discovered. There is no return after that. Invert Polarity is now broken on Magical Line. Everyone be aware. Although we only stop at 6, we don't know what's after. So maybe this league we can scientifically discover what's after that. What is the next number after 6? You know? This is a scientific stream right now. What's the name of Pi Greco in English? How do you say this in English? P? You just say P?
Pi greco.
Ma che cazzo sei italiano? Vabbè. P. P or Phi? Maybe you say Phi? Pi. You say pi? Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, what are the numbers? What are the numbers? So it's 3.14. Okay, so, you know, we are right now here. We are at the 2. Like, what are the number after 3.14? We discovered the code until here. And then we're just going down. We're just going down. We will map the whole invert polarity soon. Although, remember, it resets every time. Every time you start a new league, it resets. Is this going to be my YouTube video? Of course. That's the content people want. You say cake? Yeah, exactly. You say cake instead of saying that number? Crazy, man. Crazy. Porca Eva. Is there anybody from Greece in my chat? How do you say that? How do you say? In Italian, we say P. Do you say P or do you say Fi? I know it's the Greek letter. Yeah, I know. Remember, I have an education. Remember, I have an education. You say P. Okay, okay. Yeah. It's the same as in Italian. Okay, okay. Yeah. Uh, Actually, I even took a 1 year course of Greek when I was in school. All right, Sebastian, you can help the community discovering more numbers under the invert polarity with your Giganta gaming. I think I have to mulligan this hand. Vamos, let's go with chat. Let's go, let's draw some lands. Mamma mia che merda di cima. Thank God this isn't Tune the Narrative. Alright, please, can you don't put Tune the Narrative in your deck. Alright? They made limited cards in this set, like Amped Raptor, Tune the Narrative, so on. Only put them in your limited deck, please. Okay? It's not even that good in limited Tune the Narrative. It's fine. Preordain used to be banned. Okay, Ren's Resolve. Ren's Resolve will indeed resolve, just like the name states. I'll graveyard that. That was a top land, not good. I'm sure I can do better. Actually, what do you think if I go with Snapcaster Mage Preordain here? I'll draw one of these lands. Next turn, my opponent goes Rumored Island, resolve, and then if they go Ritual, I can force it. And then I go Flame of Anor, kill Rumored Island, draw 2 cards because I played a Wizard here. You haircut for the PT? Yeah. No outs. I will never play those cards. I swear, energy isn't even good in draft. Alright, I force this. Subtlety. Then I go Flame, kill this, draw 2. Attack and pass. Not good in draft. It's not very good energy in draft. It's amongst the I guess Boros is decent. But Izzet is not very good in draft. And whenever you put energy cards in your I don't know, in your decks, it doesn't feel right. Galvanic Discharge is great, but all the other like the 3 mana 2/2 that give you 3 energies. The Someone hasn't played Catonian Nightmare. I admit I did not play Catonian Nightmare. Obviously, there's like a million energy cards. Of course, there's somewhat of that. Some of them are good, but I would rather take I don't know, non-energy card over an energy card if they're both good. Dressy D. Not very good. I'm sure I can do better. But also, you just go end of turn, dress down. It's not good. I'm not happy to top this. Yeah, I'll graveyard it. No, I don't think Invert Polarity is the poorly designed card. I think Magic is a high variance game, and Invert Polarity is just also doing that. I compliment the R&D team for having made this card. Plus, blue-red has just been bad for the last 2 years. For the last year, sorry. For the last year. 2 years ago was good, and then last year was bad. They just printed a good card for it. What do you want? Only more Amulet Titan cards? Let's give blue-red some good cards as well. Flame of Anor is okay. It's not a card that you're like, ooh, Flame of Anor, you know. Alright, time to kill this Raul. Draw 2. Oh, Kaboy, another Raul. Ooh, you're playing Unstable Amulet. Interesting. Ay, this flip is very powerful. This matchup is tough. This matchup is actually bad, I think. What did you put on the stack? This stack has Unstable Amulet. I'll counter it with Invert Polarity. Okay, so now the future is unclear. We only know the number after Pi Greco here after the comma. Want to know this top 6 number? This number is undiscovered. We are actually making history now. Kogan, do you wanna make history? Do you wanna choose head or tails here? Remember, this is right now. It's this tails, 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 head, tails. Yeah, we don't know. We know 6. We know 6. For 2 leagues in a row, this was exactly the sequence. You think it's head. You think it's head. You're wrong, guys. It's tails again. Alright, we lost, but we learned a memorable lesson. This is the sequence, okay? Tails, 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 head, tails, tails, tails. Important for the future. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. This isn't plain indexed. No, it's random. It doesn't imply anything. It could be either of the two. Do you not know? Oh, you think it's a... Oh, I understand what you're saying. No, I doubt. I doubt that it implies head next. Unless it's like, it repeats every 4. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Although, I don't think it's how it's gonna go. I mean, we joke and laugh here, but my opponent is playing the best deck in the format. It's gonna be hard to beat the best deck in the format with my deck, which is not one of the best decks in the format, unfortunately. Alright, I lost the flip because they choose heads, of course. Everyone know you have to choose tails at the beginning. My opponent choose heads and lost the flip again. Opponent, don't you know the code? Madonnella, che botta. Opponent, you should watch my stream. They chose heads twice? Che coglione. I took 2 damage. Hope they choose heads again next time. You win? They're clueless. They don't know the code. Alright, I don't even have a good draw. I guess Counterspell's not bad. Playing without expressive iteration is making the top deck worse. Cos'è? Giganta? Ok, ma pensati sto perdere da top 5 Giganta. This goes to exile forever. Vabbè, but I have to counter. Oh, terra. Why didn't you play Wish, opponent? It was going to go away. Rosie. With the Aperol Spritz badge. Ruby Medallion. Friends Resolve. 2 more Ruby Medallion. Man, my opponent deck is too good. This PT will have a lot of Storm decks. A lot of Storm decks. Can I draw Flame of Anor? Attenzione. Attenzione. We can continue the historical teachings. Historical moments over here. The codes will continue to be written. If we hit past in flames, we win if we hit past in flames. Oh, porca paletta. We can win the game? Oh, cazzo. Oh, cazzo, we can win the game with Invert Polarity. Oh, cazzo. All right, I'm not gonna listen to anyone here. I'm gonna choose heads because I think it is likely that the system repeats every 4. So I'm gonna choose heads here. I'm gonna choose head. This just wins on the spot if I win the flip. I'm gonna choose heads. Sì, sì cazzo, sì cazzo, vamos! Kamadosca! Resolves. Opponent, do you give me priority? Next storm. It's official. It repeats every 4. Beautiful. 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 Mamma mia. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This matchup seems so bad. I added a Force of Negation to my sideboard. Although my opponent played Wish earlier. I mean, I guess I would have countered that. Exactly. When I said earlier that with money you buy pixel on the screen, but you also buy experience, this is what you buy. And also, we're writing the code. We are down to 8 numbers after the 3. We're here. We gotta discover the next number. This is why Jeskai with Random Magistrate actually better? I guess Random Magistrate is very good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the Random Magistrate is the truth. But then you're playing 3 colors. Man, 3 color decks just suck. Like, that's just the nature of the game. Like, 3 color decks are bad. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if because like it could be that it repeats every 4, but you never know. It can be actually random and it's a 9th one and it's head again. Like if I have to flip again, I'll definitely choose tails. But it can be that it repeats every 9. You know, you don't know. It could be that never repeats. Metamorphose. Okay. No, non ci provasa. Via. Via. Get out. Spell Snare broken cards. My opponent deck just mono 2 drops. They tried Netagoyf in Shadow. Nah, Shadow's bad, my friend. It's a card of the past, just like Ragavan. As Spells Kiddos, that implies that I play Invert Polarity at the PT, which isn't guaranteed. You're thinking of getting into Paper Modern? Great choice. Wait for the PT this next weekend, and then that deck, Javier or Jason Yee or whatever, the best Magic player at the moment. Giganta's back where it belongs. Alright. Opponent, what are you at? 16? Alright. It's time to go down. It's time to go down, opponent. Your life total seems a little bit too comfy for me. You gotta go down. 13. Let's go. Bolt? It's not Bolt. Tamiyo. So tempting to go flame draw too. It's so tempting. I'll do it. Whatever. If I fizzle and don't get a blue card, whatever. I'll lose. I'll take it. It's just too tempting. Nah, I bet. It's Bayato. It's Bayato. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I pass. I pass. It's bad. I'm in a good position. I shouldn't just give up like that if I break. I'm going to play Izzet. I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. I go to the PT. I bring every card. I haven't liked any deck, even this deck. It's probably not very good to play at the PT, so I have no idea what to play. And I swear, I'm 100%. Until I reached the thing, I was going to share everything, and I tell you, I don't know what's the best deck. I have no idea. I think Storm is the best deck, but obviously has a huge target on its head. It doesn't even feel that hard, so it's definitely a deck I will try to learn. Let me go ahead and draw 2 cards and destroy Rallier. I draw a blue card. Yeah, I'm very much better that I waited for the Flame of Anor. Art plus simple is fine. You can return Snare? Oh, no, you can't. I mean, the turn after you can return Snare, not the same turn. Why are they playing Dragon's Ray Chandler in their deck? It seems like a... Bro, it doesn't... It seems like a wrong card. You shouldn't play that card in your deck. I don't know. A land. A point of win condition is Grape Shot. It shot grapes at you. 3 mana 4s. Is Galvanic Discharge the best common in the set? In draft, you mean? No, in draft it's a Writhing Chrysalis. I don't know what each of these words mean, by the way. I think we won. This game was actually pretty comfy win. I guess I drew a lot of good cards post sideboard. Pass? You mean constructed? I mean, it's a good card. Yeah, could be the best common in MH3, yeah. Very pushed. This game I didn't flip any coin. First game it was unwinnable if I didn't flip that coin. This game, yeah, it's pretty smooth sailing, as they say. Do I win on board? Probably. Actually, I think gives my opponent blockers. Yeah, we win. GG. 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 Okay, we had to wait literally the last play of the tournament to activate Hall. When it says GG, and I repeat it. Otashi! You come in as we finish our first league after 2 hours and 25 minutes of fun. Otashi and the people who just arrived, I want you to know that I have discovered the code. Me and my Twitch chat have discovered the code of Invert Polarity. So if you play with Invert Polarity, you have to roll tail, 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 head, tail, 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 head. So here we went 7-1. And last time we went 5-1, but we stopped here. Then we learned something here and there. Yeah, so this is the sequencing. Everyone else that watched this video on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you had a blast. Yeah, and I hope you subscribe to the channel to see more of these videos.